topic today: who really wrote the Bible and when. We just got off a live stream, and if you're out there, make sure you tap in, get your AI up, put it to work. AI is excellent if you make it do what it need to do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make it, you know, give up the truth, and it will. It will. You could get it to do what you needed to do. You know, and I don't believe they liking that because it's giving up a lot of correct information out there. Now we talking about who really wrote the Bible, and and a lot of people think the Bible is ancient, and it ain't as ancient as people want to believe. It ain't as ancient as people want to believe. And so you got some bits, some scraps here, fragments here, but the majority of the older now we're looking at the complete Hebrew Bible. And I said on the last live stream, it was the Leningrad Codex. 1000 CE. Did y'all hear me? 1000 CE. Common Era. So that's the elite Hebrew Bible on the planet. Now the Dead Sea Scroll is older than that, but it's not complete. It's not complete. So the Dead Sea Scroll is hundreds of biblical manuscripts and fragments, but no complete Bible survived. And so they making this shit up. When you don't have a system of publication where you manufacture. See, in Egypt they had that. How did they have that? They had tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of scribes. You see, you could see them scribing. So you could get all over Egypt, even into Nubia. You can have for say for instance a month. You can have each scribe focusing on creating a replica of an already existing manuscript. You see, and if you got, say for instance, you take 10,000 scribes and you make them, duplicate one manuscript, then you got 10,000 manuscripts. You see, so they did it with a mass scribal system. They had scribe. They didn't have the printing press. So, Egypt was able to produce millions and millions of books, literature, papyruses. You see, but no other civilization in the ancient world had that. No, not one. Not one damn nation outside of Egypt ever had mass literacy. Okay? Not one ever had mass literacy. Okay? Now, so when we talk about who wrote the Bible, mass production of the Bible does not take place until the 19th century. Now, you got Gutenberg. Gutenberg creates the printing press in 1440 AD. 1440. But they didn't crank that motherfucker up to damn near 400 years later. Cause the European population was illiterate. Without books, how can you be literate? You can't produce literacy without literature. So they was just getting the goddamn printing press in 1440 AD. I seen goddamn carvings on the walls in Egypt that was damn near 3000 BC. So you talking about, man, you talking about that the Africans was literate at least 5,000 years before the European. You see? And we could prove it. We don't have to, where the books at? The books are still there. You see? And the original people in the date that they live wrote the book. And so that's an ancient original script. That's not a manufacture, you know? They was illiterate. You can look that up on AI right now. Wait a minute. And they know that. AI say that the majority of academia come to the consensus that Europe achieved mass literacy in the 1900s. That's a fact. So, nah. Because I mean, and so, now when you talk about Rome don't have no original manuscripts. You can look that up. They don't have one, and what's crazy is that Rome is actually, what does AI says? What does AI say? Now it's gonna give you different. It's gonna tell you it's an ever right there. You got a problem, but okay, give what it is. Talk to me. Talk to me. Okay, bring it to me. What does it say? Right there, bring it to me. Tell me what it says. Bring it to me. You're taking too long now. Put that shit in there now. Let's get busy. If you're gonna drop it in there, drop it like it's hot. You taking too long. You ain't got nothing, nigga. You ain't got nothing. See you later. We already know when the printing press came into existence. 1440 AD. We know that for a fact. So you ain't had no mass literacy before 1440 AD. We know that for a fact. Because that's when Gutenberg creates the goddamn printing press. Okay? So that right there, let him come. You know what I'm saying? That man can't come. Yeah, he ain't, yeah. He ain't came back yet. You know, because he know what the hell it is. Okay? So, now, listen to this. Where we at? Wait a minute. No original manuscripts. No original manuscripts from Greek authors. No original manuscripts from Roman authors. Okay? The oldest, now, here we go. Listen to this. The oldest complete Genesis codex. Yeah, you've been questioning AD, BC. Well, you know, BC is before the cracker. You know what I'm saying? BC is, that's really before Christ. 14, you got Ethiopian manuscripts 14 to 1700 years old. Okay. You can't find, listen here. You can look it up right now. You say wrong Hinduism. You wrong. You totally wrong. God damn it, the oldest Hindu literature is damn near in the AD period. What are you talking about? They was writing on bark. They was writing on wood. Okay, you don't know what you talking about. You can look that up right now. That's mythology. They say, oh, well, but the oldest surviving manuscript from India is damn near in the AD period. All of the damn Indian temples are literally AD temples. All of Egypt is in the BC. All of it. Okay, India is literally an AD civilization. And what you see over there that is rock, stone, carved temples is from the Kushites. Not them ones you over there. So you wrong. You don't know what you talking about. The Hindus do not have, show me some literature. You got ancient papyrus. As a matter of fact, on the temples of ancient Egypt, you can see the writings carved in the fucking wall. What are you talking about? Show me any writings in any walls over in ancient India. You don't know what you're talking about. Zoroastrianism, again, and yeah, Zoroastrianism, you can see Zoroaster riding on the winged sun disk that came out of Egypt. How the fuck is you gonna put Zoro when you can see the Badeti sun disk, the winged sun disk, Zoroaster flying on? Man, get your silly ass out of here. You don't even know what you see. You can't fuck with me because I come off the top. I come up off the top. So Zoroastrianism is a Persian manipulated religion. That's what it is. Okay. So talking about Hinduism. Oh, look it up. Look up the oldest, and they'll tell you that the majority of the temples in India are in the AD period. The oldest surviving literature of India is damn near in the AD period. It might be right below the BC period, but literally they right there on the AD period. So they try to be as ancient as Egypt, but they not in any way in any competition. No other civilization can produce so much. No other civilization can produce so much as ancient Egypt. We don't need nobody to hype Egypt. Egypt hypes his own self up. Oh, so you out of pocket. You out of pocket. Oh, listen to this. Matter of fact, AI tell you, listen, I write it down. Ancient Egypt, wait, ancient India, listen. Ancient India has no complete manuscripts from the BC period. Did you hear that? Go look it up. Prove me wrong in real time. Can you prove me wrong in real time? Can you do that? Prove me wrong in real time. Ancient India has no complete manuscripts from the BC period. That's a fact. So what are you talking about? Where that guy at talking about some goddamn Hinduism? Yeah, get the fuck out of here, man. Miss me. And so no other civilization. Listen to me when I tell you this. Nah, the only other civilization that I think, might have some literature that go into the BC period is China. That might be, but they ain't in no competition either. But the only other civilization I believe got some BC, and that's up there. Maybe near. They might got some 1,000 BC, but it's not mass production. It's a scroll here, a scroll there. You see what I'm saying? But that's that. And even when you go into the Canaanite, no surviving manuscripts. They don't have manuscripts. They might have a little carving on in some stone here or there. They might got a little, but as a book, as manuscripts, they do not have manuscripts. That means they was writing on paper. They was writing on paper. Papyrus. Papyrus. Yeah, papyrus. If you could do it, I don't want to hear nothing out there. Put the shit in the goddamn comment. If you could prove me wrong in real time. Put the shit out there. Whatever the manuscript is, and put the motherfucker. Islam just got here. How in the hell is Islam the truth? And Moses was learned in ancient Egypt. Y'all can't even. Islam is standing on Judaism and Islam. How the hell is Islam the truth? How in the hell is an illiterate man? Listen, Muhammad was illiterate. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you. Muhammad was illiterate. Even if he was had a trance, he told somebody what he heard in the cave, and they obviously transcribed what he told them. But if he was illiterate, listen to me. Now he went up in the cave. I think a cave, and the angel Gabriel told him the Quran. Recite. He told him to recite, and he recited it, and he memorized the Quran, and then he told it to somebody who transcribed it and wrote it down. Now, if he was illiterate, he couldn't even prove what the motherfucker wrote was correct. How in the hell you gonna? So the motherfucker could have wrote anything down. Muhammad wouldn't have been able to proofread his own fucking Quran because he was illiterate. Make that make sense? The hell you talking about? How in the hell could Muhammad even fucking proofread the Quran if he was illiterate? He say, man, write down. The man probably was writing down, Allah is an ass. And did you say, did you write down, I love Allah? He said, yeah, I wrote down, I love Allah. And the man wrote down, Allah is an ass. You see what I'm saying? How in the hell you gonna proofread it if you illiterate? You see, so how in the hell? So I mean, that's ridiculous that y'all would believe that Muhammad would memorize the whole book and he was illiterate. Man, y'all better miss me. He said Islam. I respect Muslims because they are strong. Strong in what? Stealing? I don't respect them because they done stole Africa. I don't respect none of them. They committed genocide on Africa. How in the hell I'm going to respect motherfuckers who stole my ancestral land and committed genocide on the people? Oh, hell no. Yeah. Anyway, he held religious court for Jews, yet he was illiterate. Yeah, well, it don't require you to be literate the whole court. What the fuck? All you have to do is make a judgment. Oh, what the fuck? That don't mean shit. And Islam say he was illiterate. So goddamn what? So I mean that's the term they use. You didn't know? That's all right, family. I didn't mean to go off. Just you don't think he was illiterate? Well, you're going to have to go against the Bible, guys. I mean, the Quran and Islam, because that's what they say. Anyway, I'm going to come back. I'm just getting started, family. Make sure y'all come back and build with the general. Click that link down there. Get over to Patreon. General Seti, I got a lot of hot information for you dealing with the religious, occult, black power, all that. See y'all in a minute. Oh, yeah. General Seti, Etsy, one stop down there in the kingseti.com down there. Click them links and get you something nice. See you in a minute. Black Power.